Now the other element is, what about if I die? Do you really want to be partnered with my wife? My wife is a very nice person, but it has nothing to do with my core business, say marketing. She doesn't understand marketing. So she could be a scientist, she could be a teacher, she could be a doctor, very educated, very capable person, but nothing to do with my core business. You don't want her to be your partner, but she's going to inherit 50% of my shares. Then also the other side. My wife doesn't want to be partner with you because yes, we have a rapport and you like me and I like you, but maybe you don't like my wife. Doesn't mean because we have rapport, our wives likes each other. Maybe actually they don't like each other, and usually they don't like each other because there is an antagonistic value, the antagonistic thing, because you're always at work, you're always with Daniel, you always do this, you always do that, and I never see you, the family never sees you. So the wives usually don't like each other. So you don't want to be partner with my wife, and my wife doesn't want to be partner with you, usually. There is another thing. Okay, I died. The value of the business is $500,000, say $1 million for the business, $500,000 for my wife. How she can get this $500,000? You need to pay her $500,000 to get her out. Okay, who determines that it's a $1 million? Or we determine now. What about in 6 months or a year time? You say, no, the value of the business is not $1 million. You know, Dimitri didn't pull his way and he didn't bring this contract and it's now 500. So I'll pay you 250. You like it or not like it. What's she's going to do? She's going to employ experts, solicitors, accountants, drain money, fight. So the simple solution to that is a buy-sell agreement. And what is this? The buy-sell agreement, it is an arrangement that we say, if something happens to me, my wife, we get the value of the business through an insurance arrangement. So we insure my life for $500,000, and this $500,000, if I die, my wife gets $500,000, which is worth the value of the business, and my partner Daniel gets 50% of the business for $1 or for $2. So the benefit for you, if I die, is that you get your half, my half, for $2 immaterial. But also the benefit is my wife gets $500,000 secure because it's an insurance policy. And there is a contract. So if there is an insurance policy, an agreed buy-sell agreement through a solicitor contract, she gets $500,000 and you get the shares. And then this is what complements and what does really work very well. It's that, number one, you didn't pay for the half of the shares. You get it for free. Number two, my wife gets the $500,000 secure payment. It doesn't need you to approve or not to approve the $500,000. And also, maybe you have the best intention and you really like my wife and everything is fine, but you don't have the cash flow to pay the $500,000. Because it's not every business has worth $1 million, has $500,000 in the bank account to withdraw. It's accounts receivable, it's stock, it is a future still money to come, it's commitments in the future. So it's not easy to get this value, 50% value of the business straight away, write a check and give it to the other side. So it is also constrained. And also the other thing is the value of the business. Now, you and me, we do the business, we do the accounts, end of the year, we go to sign the documents, the financial statements and the tax returns. We sit with our accountant and the accountant asks, Daniel, Dimitri, this is your business worth $1 million, congratulations. 5 years ago was nothing, now it's $1 million. Do you agree it's $1 million? Daniel and Dimitri, we have a discussion, yes, for sure, maybe even more, because if we get this contract, maybe it is more than $1 million. So we agreed between the two of us, the surviving business partners, that's $1 million. We don't know tomorrow if I die or you die. So the value of the business is always mostly correct. And then you review this every year. So then every year, say, for example, you say the business is worth 1.2. We consider we should increase the insurance or we leave it as it is. Say then 2 years later is worth only 800. We should diminish the insurance policy to 400 each, or we should keep it $500,000. And this is the buy-sell agreement. Protects the business partner, protects the spouses.